Hello Gemini, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you have joined me here this week. This is your weekly reading for October 13th to the 19th. Now before we get started, I just want to let you know that I have hurt my wrist, so I will be connecting with Spirit in a slightly different way this week. So I just want you to know that Spirit still has powerful insights for you. It's filled with vision, freedom, and higher understanding. I want to thank you for your patience and support. So let's dive right into your reading. Let's get right into it. We're going to start with collecting your angel message and number. We will reveal it at the end of the reading. So let's get into that right away here for you, Gemini. Spirit angels guides. Oops. For the beautiful sign Gemini. The angel message that we will reveal at the end. There we go. Let's dive right in with your angel message. Now, this is a message that the angels want to share with you before we get into the rest of the reading. So let's see what the angels have in store for you, the message for you. And you got inner temple. Funny, you got the same one as Libra. Libra could be part of your own birth chart, could be somebody that surrounds you. But just so you know, it is a connection here, obviously. Inner temple, it says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So what your heart truly wants, being able to recognize what that is. Devotion is a beautiful energy, because when we're devoted to the things in our life, we do that because our heart is calling out for something. And devotion comes in so many different ways. We can be devoted to our friends and family, to somebody we're maybe in an intimate relationship with, but we can be devoted to our financial needs. We can be devoted to our jobs. So that devotion, everything connects to your heart chakra. So everything seems to be in alignment with what it is your heart truly wants. And I think that really, when it comes down to it, the angels really want you to know that this week things are really centered around joy and happiness for you, what your heart truly really is calling out for. All right, we're going to get your major arcana card. So the major theme, the major message that's coming through. This is 22 major arcana cards. I've pulled them out of a regular tarot deck. So let's see what that is. Wow. You got two cards that came in. All right, you got two. You're going through big changes, Gemini. Number 16, the Tower card, but it wanted to come out with number 21, the World. It means that something is coming. There is a change that's coming for you, and it's coming. I think it's coming quite quickly. And it's something that's necessary, because it's something that's going to close a chapter in your life. There's something coming full circle for you, and it comes with some sort of change. All right, maybe you're having a change of heart. Maybe there's something that you've really wanted and it's been challenging for you, and you feel like, you haven't been able to put closure to something. Well, you know what? This is the week where something suddenly shifts and changes for you, and now your world starts to feel like you can start again, because that's the end of the fool's journey. Now you're ready to begin and start something fresh. All right, sometimes we need that change in order to help us kind of refocus. All right, let's see your incoming energies for you, Gemini. We could just get two cards here for Gemini. Two, perfect. And at the bottom, we have Truth Be Told, number 14. We'll get into that in just a moment. Wow, you are going the distance here. Look at this. First of all, let's start with number 23, the Peace. Peace is, I think, what we all strive to have in our life. Peace brings us happiness. We can still have excitement and joy in our life, but when we know that the base of everything is peaceful communications, peaceful relationships, it certainly makes life a lot happier to go through. And I think that whatever this Tower moment is for you, it's changing your world, and it's really where you felt like things were really shaking up for you, or whether you felt like you were sort of spinning your tires and you weren't getting closure. The closure comes, and peace is the reward. So I feel like there's a lot of peace coming in. And then number 47 is going the distance. When we finally can feel that internal balance, It's so much easier to set our focus, to set our goals. And I feel like you have a goal that you want to achieve, and now you're going to feel like you really can go the distance to achieve it. There is some sort of truth that is coming out this week. Number 14, the truth really removes all masks or anything that's hidden. It brings insight, it brings clarity, and it really helps you focus better. And this truth that's coming in could be why the Tower moment is here. You know, something shakes up, you get the truth that you need, you're closed the situation. Your heart is invested to whatever this is that's going on. But all of this change that's happening brings peace into your life. And now it gives you the momentum to pick up the pace, to move on to the next new goal for yourself, right? You know, you can see the finish line. We've got the checkered flag there. You know where you want to be. And now you feel like there's nothing standing in your way. All right, Gemini, we're going to get 6 tarot cards. We're going to start with the first 2, and we're going to clarify each one. I do 3 rows, so the first row could indicate the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, the end of the week. But choose your intuition with the messages. Let's see, we got the Queen of Fire here. Fiery, oh, we got the Queen and the King of Fire, so it could be a couple for sure. Very powerful, like these two go the distance. This could be you, a relationship. There's a change in your own energy levels. I feel like they're, you know, the King and Queen of Fire are filled with so much positivity and so much momentum, enthusiasm. They're inspired. I feel, again, like I said, there's something very attractive about this couple. People are just captivated by their presence because they, again, follow a very positive outlook on things, and they're not afraid of the hard work. Okay, they will put a lot of hard work in because as long as there's an element of adventure and they're inspired and their heart is in it, there is nothing that these two cannot accomplish. This could be you. You are very much a leader, and you are in the midst of a major change. Let's get your clarifying cards here. But it certainly can be somebody in your life that complements you. Like I said, this is a very powerful, ready for a new adventure. Let's see, Queen of Fire, King of Fire, please. And I'm going to take that one. We got the 9 of Wands, setting boundaries, going for something. Like, I really feel like this is what you're going the distance. Nothing holds you back. You'll keep trying and trying and trying until you get the result you want. You're not afraid. You feel like the King and the Queen of Fire are somewhat fearless. And then you got the King of Wands. Oh my goodness, and the World. Wow, crazy synchronicities. Now you got the King of Wands. King of Wands is the King of Fire. It's the Knight of Wands. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. The Knight of Wands. Again, fiery energy. There is some sort of new adventure. There's something you're taking on. Your world is changing. And you got the World card again. Something's coming full circle for you. There could be travel as well. But I really feel like you are going for something. There's a lot of movement here. So fast-paced energy. But you know what? You are fully invested into this with your heart. This is something very exciting. Something that you've been waiting on to get closure with. There's like closure coming this week. Let's keep going. Let's keep getting these messages. Midweek. Let's get the 2 cards for midweek, please. Got 1 there and 1 there. Perfect. And you've got the 5 of Fire and, okay, the 5 of Fire and the 5 of Air. So changes. This is to do with the Tower moment. The 5 of Fire is feeling a little tug of war. It's feeling maybe a little bit of internal conflict. And the 5 of Air is, you know what, figuring out a better way to do things to get a victory. Sometimes it is, you know, like saying, okay, I'm going to cut my losses in one area because, you know what, there's something better coming in for me. I can see that changes are happening because I see that through the Tower. But my world is changing in favor of what my intentions are. You know, my intention is that I want peace, but I also want excitement. I still want to be able to, you know, forward think about the things that I want to achieve in my life. And I feel like with all of this King and Queen energy, especially in the fire suit, that you are, it's almost like your whole energy is elevated. And there is no challenges and no obstacles that will stand in your way. And again, I feel like you are accomplishing something. There's success behind all of this, especially with the World coming in twice. Let's find out with the 5 of Fire. There could be some negotiations that happen for you as well. The negotiations around some sort of a contract. That could be as well. We've got the 7 of Cups here. Feeling overwhelmed. That could be why you're feeling conflict, because there's so many choices. It's almost as like, because everything seems to be moving really fast here. All right, this is going to be a week that maybe things start to really come in quickly at you. That's why it's important to put some barriers up and set some boundaries and say, okay, wait a minute. That's okay that the energy is coming in quickly, but I'm going to prioritize what's important, right? With the 7 of Cups, I'm going to prioritize the things that I want to achieve first, because you've got so many ideas. You've got so many wonderful opportunities. And it's a matter of not feeling the conflict. It's a matter of releasing yourself from the conflict and prioritizing what is most important. That way you're not going to feel overwhelmed, because again, there's so much going on. This is a very busy week. Let's find out with the 5 of Air. I do believe this is a victory. I think it's a personal victory that you're going to have here by seeing things differently. And it is a victory because you got the 4 of Wands with it. You're cutting your losses maybe in one area of your life, but it's gaining something even better. It's like, you know what? I don't want to keep struggling for trying to get a result with something when I know very well if I change my perspective, I can actually get a better result going in a different way. So you're getting your victory, but in a different way. You're achieving it. The 4 of Wands is celebrations. This is your 11-11. And you are showing the world that you are going the distance and nothing is standing in your way. This is a time of celebration. Prioritize so you do not feel overwhelmed. That way you reduce whatever conflict you may be feeling internally. And you got 2 here. So oh wow. So you got the King of Air, which could be very much your energy, because air signs is the mental suit, and that would be Gemini. Kings show that you're in a leadership position, meaning that you're taking control of the situation, seeing things for the way that they truly are. The King of Air is very insightful. He's very direct, gets to the point. He's all about numbers. He cuts through all the red tape. He doesn't always speak with his heart, but he certainly speaks the truth. So again, I feel like you're getting to the truth of something here. And I think you're getting all the answers that you need. And this is why things are changing for you. And this is why your world feels like it's almost like it's actually a very exciting time. And then number 17 is the Star. And the Star is the healing card right after the Tower. So this Tower moment, although it feels like a shakeup, it's actually something that's aligning things for you so much healthier. And the Star shows not only healing, but it's hope, and it's your wishes granted. And it's that big bright star in the sky that is elevating everything for you. This is really feeling like life is rewarding you. Maybe because you've had to endure. You've had to endure certain things in your life that have brought you to this point. But you have such fiery energy here that, again, I just feel like the momentum is really picking up for you here. The King of Air. I feel a lot of Aquarius energy here, if that means anything to any of you here as well. Could be somebody in your life. And let's find out with that King of Air, please. I could just get one. And you've got the Hanged Man, number 12. The Hanged Man is looking at things from a new perspective. And we talked about that a little bit with you're going to have a victory, but it's going to be in a totally different way than you thought. I think you're going to have a light bulb moment where things start to make sense. And I think that really works nicely in conjunction with the King of Air. It's like a better idea, a better concept, just a better way of getting a resolution, getting results. And the Hanged Man, sometimes it feels like a delay, but it's a delay that's necessary because it really does help you feel less overwhelmed. It helps you to stay in alignment with this high-paced energy that you have inside. There's something building up inside of you that's got a lot of momentum. But by looking at something from a new perspective, you're going to see that it's actually more in alignment with what your heart truly wants, what you really devote yourself to. Star energy, it's not, there we go. And you've got the Page of Cups. So somebody new entering your life, it could be something you've been wishing for, hoping for. It's loving energy. It's intuitiveness as well, because the Page of Cups is very much in touch with their intuition. I feel like there is something new. There is something new that you've been hoping for. And I feel like that wish is a lot closer than you think. And I think that with the Hanged Man, you're almost looking at your life differently. And it could be because of the Tower moment. All of these changes that are taking place are opening up your eyes to see that there could be better things, more rewarding things in your life that really match the energy of what your heart wants. That could be the truth that's opening up as well, because when we see truth, we have a way of starting to discover new ways of following through with our goals and our ambitions. The Page of Cups, though, I really feel is it's something that your heart truly has wanted and you've been wishing and hoping for it. And the Star card is showing that this is not something that isn't unreachable. It's actually closer than you may realize. And I think this big bolt of change that's happening is actually for your betterment. All right, Gemini, we're going to do an additional angel message for you. Let's just see what Spirit Angels and Guides would like to share with you as an additional message. Thank you. And you got surrender to your soul's path. Open up that heart, because you are going to find out what your soul's path is. It says your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Deeper than I think you even know. You are on the path to peace. You are going the distance. Your energy levels are at their highest. This is a week where momentum picks up. You're looking at your life from a whole new perspective because you're seeing what your life's journey truly is. And I think that there's a lot of insight, a lot of truth coming out. But I think you're also following what your heart truly wants as well. Very insightful this week. All right, let's look at, I want you to keep number 21 as an important number, because number 21 came up twice with the World card. So that is a very important card for you. You must keep in mind as well that there's a lot of people in your reading, a tremendous amount of people. So there's a lot of support this week as well. So you could find yourself really sort of socializing with a lot of people as well. The other card I want you to keep in mind, I don't know why, something told me that you needed to keep in mind another number. 5. You got a couple of 5s. So there is some changes as well that are happening. All right, let's look at your final number here. Willpower, 1818. It's about achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. It says, wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Wow, that is a huge, huge energy to end this week's reading with. Gemini, I want to thank you so much for joining me this week. I certainly hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates. Please let me know in the comments. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.